Guys, Rich from Art Smart, welcome back to another YouTube video. As you can probably see behind me here, got another factory tour. I'm joined by Dan. We're down at Penn-Elcom in Hastings. Now, the machinery in here is very loud. However, they have lots of cool machines that we're going to see, so I expect lots of sexy video and lots of me shouting. Dan, let's have a look. So, the reason we've come down here, as you can probably tell down there, the machines are very, very, very loud. However, this machine is doing a similar duty.
Exactly the same. This one's got a laser in it as well though.
So this is a, laser cutter?
Laser and punch. Yep.
So this is where all the sheet metal is going to start off. Such as this one here, it's all going to get cut over, it's all going to get punched out at the first stage of the rack.
Correct.
Yeah?
Goes raw, then we go through to here.
Next area. So see some of this metal here, that looks like it's been punched out very neat.
Yeah, this is actually the start of a wall mount rack.
Yeah.
So this is the side frames for a wall mount rack. There's your rack rail that's already been tapped.
Nice.
So it gets punched, extruded with a tapping tool.
What, when it's done?
At the same time.
Oh, mega. So on this machine here, which is actually just a complete straight laser, all the raw materials loaded at that side, you can actually see on the screen exactly where it's at on its cycle. So this is punching out 2U rack shells, 2U R11 94s.
Done.
There we go, done. Very cool machine. Use a lot of electric?
I think this one's 4 kilowatt if I remember right.
4 kilowatt. So I can see over here, Dan, that the sheet metal that's been laser cut out is here, ready to go onto this machine.
That's right, yeah, it's going on to the Salvanini now for forming. It's an automated former. That's your custom rack door.
This is our custom rack door.
It's your custom rack door.
So, I forgot to actually mention at the beginning of the video, but Penn-Elcom have worked with us to create our own custom rack based on their existing, but the few requirements we had.
That's right, yeah, to develop a better access, cable access and...
Yeah, and their team have literally designed it, created the manufacturing, created all the laser cuts, and we're actually down here today seeing the first one being made. So tell me more about what this machine's going to do, Dan.
So the guy's just now starting the machine up. He's going to load the blanks onto the hopper, change the program, and we should be ready to go.
I mean, it doesn't look a cheap machine, Dan, this one.
Nah.
It's a big old
definitely not cheap. Now we're loading up the blank. The machine.
So first beat into the machine, got your program all preloaded.
Selecting the relevant program. The machine will now come and grab the blank. It's now doing a little tool change, preparing itself for the next part of the manufacturing. So now it's grabbed it, and now it's forming the base. Spin it round, and it's forming the other end. Now it's got to do the radiuses. So now it's nipping, doing lots of little folds to get a radius edge. Now she's done.
Boom.
And she'll throw that out, and then before we look at that one, it's already grabbing the next one.
Oh, it's straight
and it's starting the next one to do the same process. Now, do you want to have a quick look at the door now it's come out?
Let's have a look at that. Thank you very much.
So you can see now that the small forms is doing these bits.
So it's folding all these edges off. Oh, nice. Got a nice curved edge on it.
From all those tiny
rather
grabs.
than just bang, straight fall like that. We've got nice curved edge on it. And on our special rack, now I don't know if I can tell people, but it's got some special features down at the
we don't look at the bottom bit
yet. Can't show that, it's private.
Once we finish this job, we can then just press a couple of buttons again and it will start doing a job on a different product. So we don't have to change hard tooling and things like that, it does it all itself.
Clever.
So now it will start forming the next job.
Man, another door out.
Next place will be paint shop. These are all the finished components that are queuing up for the paint line.
So these are all waiting to come into the paint shop. And then everything in here gets hung on these little hooks here.
That's right.
Or the bigger hooks over here. and you actually go on to this massive conveyor belt system.
That's right, yeah, and it gets pulled through the system and it follows its own path all the way around.
I mean, to be fair, you just told us on the walk through, from this point here back to this point here again, how long is it?
Approximately 3 hours.
3 hours. 3 hours, because as part of the powder coating process, it's going to come up, gets an acid wash, comes round, gets cleaned, gets painted, and then runs through a baking oven before getting packaged at the end.
That's the 4000 series rack. That's the base of your 37U, where we just watched the back door being formed.
So tell you what I love about you as a salesman. You know every component just by seeing it as part of the rack.
Sad, isn't it?
It's sad, but it's admirable. So you can actually see on this bit here, all this stuff is coming out of powder coating, ready to go into the oven. These are rack side rails and bits and pieces like that. But over there, you've got one arm that's automated, giving its first coat, and then you've got a guy there that'll manually finish off all the bits that it's going to miss.
If you touch the, that's your powder. It's like a dust, really fine powder, and that gets baked into the material.
Yeah.
So once the parts are finished, generally, they get put into our hoppers or carousels.
So these machines that they've got here are pretty cool. They've put these in relatively recently, isn't it, in the last couple of years? And these here, you'd punch a number in of a shelf, and these are like massive, like a Ferris wheel.
It's a carousel.
Yeah, carousel of parts, and it'll bring them round.
So you've got all your rack tops, all the light stuff, it's all weight based. So you can't put too big parts in there because of the weight they hold. And then obviously the bigger parts are all kept in stillages, or what do you call this, racking.
And even round here, it's pretty cool. Before we had a look round, you can even see the rails that they've got here for the racks. And you see you have to keep quite a few different types in.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've got 1032,
which is
M6,
what we like.
Yeah, 1032 Imperial, M6 metric, and then we also still do the traditional square hole.
Yeah.
Cage nut, which is lovely.
And then all the cable trays and baskets as well.
Yeah, these are
individually.
Cable trays come in standard in our racks.
Yeah.
So you always have a cable tray in the middle, and you also have, each pillar has a cable tray built into it as well.
I know, great feature. You can see here all these trolleys of parts and components waiting to get loaded into racks, and it's going to come around here, all the rack parts, and then they start building the racks up.
Yeah, our racks are handmade. They're all manufactured by the boys.
Yeah, building the racks in here, all with the trays in, all made up by hand in here.
Packed in the bubble.
That's the thing. That is one of the things about these racks that I really like, is the packaging. The packaging really keeps it protected. We went through a bit of a phase with a previous rack supplier where every single rack that got delivered was smashed up. It'd have a dink, a knock, some real bad damage, and they just wouldn't take it back. So
the good thing with this is it's not just the protection; it's also recyclable. But you don't get that with all the other products, especially with boxes. The big boxes you have rivets in and staples in, don't they? Metalwork. You can't just throw them in recycling. Where these, once you cut the air out, it scrolls down to the size of a football. So it's just you can put it in domestic rubbish. It's really simple.
So now we've got it packaged up, Dan. It's ready to get dispatched.
That's it.
So we're going to come round to the dispatch area. We'll see all your parcels waiting to go out today. So now come through to the pack area, and it's where we've got all the racks waiting to go out. I mean, I can't believe how many racks. Cam, bring yourself round here and have a look at the mountain of racks waiting to go out down there. However, there's a special rack just here that's caught my eye. And that is actually for us. Out of Smart, customer's going to collect today. So this is the rack that we've designed with Penn-Elcom, and they've made with us, just the first one for a project, and the first one that we're going to be taking today. And yeah, well done. Thank you very much, not only for making our racks, breaking my hand, and giving us the tour today, but yeah, for everything Penn-Elcom does for us as a business, and long may it continue.
Let's get this in the wagon.
Let's get it off. Cheers, boys. See you on the next one.